Outside an event.
Okay, guys, welcome to the DC Frenchman Show tonight. Here at 9 o'clock this afternoon, some guy named Elias Rodriguez from Chicago, Illinois, came down here to Washington, D.C. to our Jewish museum, stood out in the parking lot, showed some people a gun, and shot both and killed both. Sent both of the people up. Sent 2 people up here in Washington, D.C. tonight. This just happened after the report I gave yesterday. It seems like this summer, it's about to be on out here, guys. So, I just want you all to watch your heads and watch yourself. But here at our Jewish museum, and where the Jewish people, the Jewish community over there, just had somebody come down from Chicago, as I said, and killed 2 people, walked into the place, turned himself in, told the guards that he done it, and told them where his gun was. I just want to bring that to you all attention tonight here in Washington, D.C. on the DC Frenchman Show. Thanks to the News 4, which they're friends of mine. And I'm sure this is for learning purposes and educational purposes, guys. So this is not going to be a copyright. Like, share, and subscribe to the DC Frenchman Show. $ DC Frenchman is my Cash App. Anything you want to know about DC, I'm letting y'all know. We had 2 staff members from the embassy over here at the Jewish Museum killed tonight.
Know about this event tonight, stumble across it, or what might we learn about him? Was he targeting these 2 individuals or just an event?
Well, I think all good questions, and we know
we're live, guys.
Said something to police that he didn't remain
56 degrees up here in Washington, D.C. tonight. Raining all day today.
Arrested, but then he also makes some comments to police officers about the people that he had just allegedly shot. So hopefully he is giving some more detail about why he came here and whether he knew about this event. I looked.
Yeah, they was having an event up there.
About what this event was. It's not widely advertised online, but you have to imagine if there was a large.
They were having some sort of big event up at the Jewish Museum, guys.
And so yes, I suspect.
And this guy came from out of nowhere, Chicago.
They may be able to trace if he traveled here, by train or plane.
They said he wasn't a threat before. They don't remember him on the radar. The mayor. I just got through watching the mayor and the chief of police, female. It was like he was no threat on the radar. He just popped up from out of nowhere and did this.
So was he here in D.C. for some time? But it is hard to believe that this is an absolutely random attack. The detail that he approaches 4 people but only shoots two of them is very curious to me.
Yeah, he approached 4 but only shot 2 of them out in the parking lot.
Can't imagine it would be easy for the 2 of them to describe what they saw tonight. But hopefully they're talking to investigators as well.
Absolutely.
Thanks to News Channel 4, YouTube channel.
Jim mentioned this right after the press conference. Talk about the 2 people who were killed tonight. We know a man and woman.
It's their footage.
Shot at close range as they were leaving.
Learning purposes only.
We heard the Israeli ambassador to the U.S. describe them as a couple. We know that the young man had just purchased an engagement ring and planned to propose next week in Jerusalem. It is heartbreaking.
He was about to go get married or something, she just said, in Jerusalem. And now he up here in D.C. shooting somebody.
That human face, as a reminder here that
hollering out, free Palestine.
Who thought, as he said, they were out enjoying Washington Cultural Center, an event tonight, going about their business, and as they left, they had no idea that this is the fate that they were. This was what was waiting for them, and to hear this is how this evening ended is horrific, and we heard DC Mayor Muriel Bowser talk about the museum staffers who were gathering together, certainly in shock and disheartened just to hear the news and to know this happened right outside.
Yep, guys, tune into the DC Frenchman Show.
And to know
Your #1 YouTuber here in Washington, D.C., guys. Check us out.
For the people who both attended that.
This is where all your news is. I'm on the scene, guys. I'm on the scene.
The people who work there, it has to be incredibly unsettling. In a part of our city that on any objective analysis would be one of the safest places here. Blocks from the Capitol, blocks from Union Station, behind the FBI building. It is just.
And killed 2 people. That's,
believe this happened
what is that? That's 6 people that done died in the last 3 days.
So many of us remember
Here in Washington, D.C., if you watch my channel, you'll see. And I was at every last one of them. They're just right here in my area.
Seeing everything around you because you are so caught up in that moment.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in to the DC Frenchman Show. Unless y'all want to keep on watching, we'll
And it is so rare in
watch it a little bit.
our nation's capital.
Yeah.
We see a scene like this, a law enforcement presence this large, really sums up
All the cops over there right now.
this crime is.
Absolutely.
Around
And
the
then
corner.
to have a press conference like we saw with the mayor, the police chief, an FBI representative, our Attorney General Pam Bondi, and then all of those different law enforcement communities coming together to investigate this. Certainly this is something that they will be on through the night. We will be covering this for you live first thing tomorrow on News 4 Today.
I'll let y'all know the outcome of this right here. Y'all watch the show, like, share, and subscribe to the DC Frenchman Show.
Tomorrow morning there will be a lot more information.
$ DC Frenchman for better cameras
At 4:30, of course,
and a staff.
the Today Show. This is
Thank you all. You all have a nice evening.